Well, we said we were going to come back to it after one FW. We need to get into this rat bastard list. For the people out there who are unfamiliar with you, because Nick and I kind of know, having interacted with you in the spaces, what is the rat bastard list? Who is on the rat bastard list? And if you can, a word or two. You don't have to go into like lengthy descriptions, but why are some of these people on your rat bastard list? Because I know I popped you in a space when I said that I had a couple people on my rat bastard list, and you're like, "You got a rat bastard list?" And I was like, "Man, no, I don't like these people, but I knew if I used that term, I'd pop you."
You did, you did. Caught me off guard. You did, you did. My red bastard list is not just people I like. It's just you scorned me, and now you got on not only in my bad side, you on the side of like the worst of the worst side. That's not something you don't want to be on. The A rat bastard to me is a shady, shifty individual. That is a low down scoundrel. I learned that recently, scoundrel. And you just pissed me off in a way of like, I'm gonna get you, but in due time, I'm gonna make you wait for the pain. And it don't see a lot of let's talk about this. A lot of people in wrestling are like, they talk behind people's backs and they like I don't like this person, but they be nice to them and stuff. I'm a person that if I don't like you, I want you to know that. I want you to feel it. I want you to know in public and anybody that if you're talking about him, Leroy don't like him. Like I'm not with that fake shit. So I'll just call it out and I'll let it be publicly known. And who's on the list? I'll tell you on the list. Some are known to people, some are national TV names, and some are local independent names. But it don't matter who it is, you all can get these hands. So those
Here we go.
persons, um, number one, Uno is MJF. I recently put him back on there. He was on there for a long time. Then I took him off because I was doing other rat bashes. So I was like, you know what? He ain't messing with me. I ain't messing with him. He ain't messing. I left it alone. Before that, it was Tony Evans and it was David Ali and it was Atticus Cougar. Well, it's still Atticus Cougar, but it was David Ali and Tony Evans. But on the list is MJF, Tony Evans, Cheeseburger, Atticus Cougar, Charles Mason, yeah, like I said, David Ali, Tommy and Vince. Well, you know what? Now putting it on there, let me just say this. Now I wasn't gonna put them on there, but I'm gonna put them on there since you've been ignoring me. And recently on the list now, Tommy Invincible.
Fuck that
That's
guy.
who, that's who's on the list. So anybody can be on the list. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're on WTV. I don't care if you're on AEW TV, GCW. The list knows no bounds. You want to talk about and what was it? Richard Holiday has a signature move. I have my signature list. It don't matter no gender. It don't matter no what you identify as. It don't matter who, what, when. It's international. It's you know it's all different kinds of ways. So
So,
See, hold on, Nick. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, because I knew a couple of people on your list. I was this close, my guy, to wearing either my Charles Mason or Atticus Cogar shirt just to troll you, knowing that they were on your rat bastard list.
okay.
Because I
so
got
hold on.
merch for both of them, dude. I got a bunch. I got Vandal 48 shirts. I got Cogar shirts. I've got Mason shirts. You
Well,
know,
I gotta know why is Mason and Koger on your rat bastard list? What the fuck did they do?
Okay, I'm gonna make it
and
short
is
and
it
sweet.
just Atticus or is it the entirety of Vandal 48?
No, it's just Atticus. It's always
Okay.
been Atticus. So Atticus ruined my debut, where Donnie being the troll and stuff. He thought that was hilarious when I got jumped and stuff. So Atticus Cooper jumped me in was it GCW 4 when we there was in Indiana, my big debut. Uh, and I ain't like that shit. Well, he jumped me. Let me just say this: he jumped me because at the time I was talking to Allie, and I didn't even know it was a thing. So somebody tells me they're a thing. I didn't even know there was an item at the time. So he jumps me because he's jealous of that man. Because he could. Let's be honest. If I really, if I really wanted to, if I really wanted to get with one, I would, but I didn't. Well, you know what? No, I did. I did shoot my shot at Allie later on, just to piss him off. But that's just me because you don't jump me. Um,
You don't jump nasty Leroy. Fuck that
yeah.
shit.
Charles Mason, he's on there because I was minding my business at the catering table in Atlanta at GCW. I was eating some popcorn and a low carb donut. It was low carb, okay? Um, and I was minding my business, and he want to smack the shit out of my hand and smack me. And I don't just like how you just gonna smack somebody and it's thinking it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna get my payback, so definitely in a rat basket because of that.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough, man.
So like, what do
I like the fact that it's personal and it's not just business.
you? Yeah.
It's
Because
personal.
as a guy who's never really worked in the business, at the end of the day, we're just fans. The only people that I would say are on my rat bastard list are because of personal reasons as well. And I have one that I don't like, but I have three people that I would actually put on my rat bastard list because of personal encounters within the business. I take that back.
Right.
Four: Matt and Nick, Candice LeRae, Joey Mercury.
Kayla Ray. That's shocking. I'm not gonna lie.
All of them because of personal stuff. And I can clue you in off the air because I don't want to get back into it on air here. But, yeah, just personal issues between them in the past. But, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you the reason why I dislike David Ali. David Ali, if those who don't know, he was a local Georgia wrestler who appeared on a couple of AEW ones and stuff like that. Uh, and because he was trying to get his name out there, and he saw that I had a following, cause doing a Janela Zone type of stuff. Oh, um, he decided that he talking about he want to take my mom to Pound Town and shit. So it's still on site. I'm still putting hands on him. If I come to Chicago and he's in freelance or any other promotion, I'm putting hands and feet on him. It's happening. And he knows this. He knows this. That's why he moved to Chicago. He moved from Georgia to Chicago to get away from me. And yes, I am that feared. Oh, can't forget. He's on a list, but I just like to have him on a list to piss people off. He's on a list, but I don't really like. He's not going to wrestle me ever in his life because he knows better. Uh, Matt Cordona's on the list too, so
Okay.
yeah. So he he he. Let me just put this right here and say this right here. So he was scared to wrestle me because he found out about my history. He found out how I pulled a gun up on somebody. He found out about my crash out ability and my nasty attitude. And basically he didn't want to wrestle me. We've been in spaces. He told me he would wrestle me, but it's been lip service. And I ain't gonna lie, I wowed out and said a couple of things to him, some I don't remember, but my friend had to touch me up on stuff that I've said. I basically called him a cuck one time, but
It's in the
that's
past.
that's also I didn't I just pointed it out. I ain't say it, but like that's what my friend said. Um, he's scared of me because he think I'm gonna pull out a gun on him. He doesn't know. He's legit scared. I tried to get this math book before he went back to the Indies, and people will be like, "Oh, Leroy, you didn't make him go back to WWE." I did because I call him out multiple times about. He talks about he wanted to help the Indies, but did he help? He helped certain guys. Yeah, he helped certain guys, but he didn't help the Indies. Because if you really help the Indies, and you're really helping, you would be helping. And if you really wanted to wrestle me, you really wanted to fight me, you'd have fought it multiple times. Promoted from Brett Lauderdale to people at Wrestle Pro to anybody else I talked to, try to get it booked, and he would tell him, "No, not to book it. Don't book it. Don't book it." But this is the same person that wanted to run Indie Mania, and he wanted to run his own show, and he wanted to help the boys and the girls, and he wanted to be this great guy of independent success. But mostly, he's like, "Oh, I'm king in indies, but I really want to go back to WWE because I really can't handle this independent life." That's really was, and I call him out on it. And people don't like that when I call him out on it. And what did he do? He went back to the E. But now he's getting jobbed out. He's getting his ass whipped by Randy Orton and everybody else. So I'm happy at the end of the day.